And that is the name of a new play coming to the Children's Theater Company. It's focusing on family, friendship, and also the power of finding your voice.
And it's pretty much the opposite of that video that we were just watching on there, because this is an adaptation of a book, a really good book published by Talvin Wilks. Locomotion is coming to the Cargill stage January 24th through March 5th. And this morning we're joined by Talvin Wilks, the director of the play, and we're really glad that you could be here to talk about this.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Much appreciated.
We were just asking how you came on board for this.
Yes, so I've been in conversation with Peter Brochus for quite some time, and we've been looking for a project for me to do, so this is really my children's theater debut. And I really love the adaptation, and I was very aware of Talvin Wilks' work, very impressed by it, and she adapted the work for the stage. So I was really intrigued by that, and just got very excited by the story and the script.
Okay, so you've teased us a little bit, but we want to find out if a few more nuggets. This story centers around an 11-year-old and the life of that young person and how they, I'm assuming, find their voice.
Well, it's a very interesting story. He has to journey through it. He's a child who's inside of the foster care system, and he and his sister, they lose their parents in an unfortunate fire. And then he takes a journey of really trying to preserve the sense of family. He's the older sibling, and he's really fighting to be able to take care of his sister and to stay connected to the sister. And the system sometimes works against that.
Sure.
And he makes a very important statement, especially inside of the foster care system, that often young black boys of a certain age are not necessarily, I don't want to say, the lack of a better word, desired in sort of adopting or the foster care system. And so he makes certain sacrifices in order for his sister to be supported.
And finds his voice in the classroom, it sounds like.
And finds his voice in the classroom. It's a very interesting idea about a wonderful teacher, Miss Marcus, through poetry, guides him to find a way to heal and, think about his family, think about his sister, and to write his story.
Healing through words and art.
Healing through words. That's
I love
the
it.
therapy. Yeah.
So you mentioned that she had adapted this already. Now you're taking on her adaptation.
Right.
How does that work for you? Are you allowed to kind of put some of your own into this?
A little bit. I mean, I think the important thing to say that the novel is already very innovative because it's written in a series of poems. So it's, it's a fiction piece, it's first person, but every chapter or every story is an individual poem. So she's adapted that for the stage to broaden it out, to find dialogue. But at the heart of it, the journey is how he discovers to tell his story through poetry. So there's beautiful poetry throughout. Locomotion is played through, but it's Little Eva's version, the original Carole King, the original.
Yeah.
So that's sort of the driving, and his name is Lonnie Collins Motion. So his nickname is Locomotion. So the mother and son have this flashback memory where they dance to that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so as CTC and other theaters, they pick their, decisions as far as the stories to tell at the time of why is this story so important to tell right now? Why did CTC and why did you decide to take this on? And as far as putting this out to, young people, well, and people of all ages, really.
Well, I think, we're in a very important moment where many theaters are really thinking about diversifying their stage, their audience, really thinking about a broader understanding of the stories that get told. And so I think this is very important that it is, a young black boy as protagonist inside of a coming of age story. He fights, he struggles, he becomes a mature individual. And I think it benefits us all to see the world through the eyes of different protagonists. Our story gets told, and so, those young black boys get to see themselves on stage, and we get to see our world through their eyes.
And for you, when people watch this, what do you hope they take away from it?
Well, I hope they take away that greater understanding of the agency and resilience of young people inside of the foster care system, that we understand. I mean, the sister and brother actually do find wonderful homes to be inside of, and that there are positive aspects inside of that particular experience, and that we really should be supporting those young individuals in finding their strength and their truth and their independence.
This is something that maybe we don't talk about that much, but the productions at CTC. Give us an example of like preparing for the show. What some of the young actors, what is their week like, and what kind of dedication does it take to be a child actor?
Well, it's a very intense schedule that they have, because they're going to school during the day, and then they're coming to rehearse with us in the evening. And then also the challenge, we've been rehearsing through the holidays. So their holiday break, they were actually in rehearsal. So they didn't get just to hang out and play. They were working. So it really takes a lot of patience and integrity and accountability to really be a young actor on a professional stage. And they're very committed to it and bringing their full selves to the experience.
I'm always so impressed by the productions at CTC.
Absolutely.
I mean, just next level. So,
and we have an
project.
incredible design team. I just want to shout out, because that's also what we were able to bring to it. We created the world for this particular interpretation. So it's quite unique for the Twin Cities, and everyone should come and see it.
All right.
I think they will.
Talvin, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
If you want to check out Locomotion, it's coming to the Children's Theater Company later this month. The show runs from January 24th through March 5th. For tickets or more information, you can visit childrenstheater.org.